Hey crew, Captain Clam back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the importance of knowing how much money is coming in and out of your account at any one given point in time. Just over a year ago, I was neck deep in credit card debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and with a newborn baby, I couldn't be any more stressed out. Not to mention, we had just went into a global pandemic, so I was really at my wit's end. And, nobody wants to live super stressed out like that. I needed to do something, and getting control of my money made me feel like I'd be able to get control of my life at that point. So I did what any other sensible-minded person would do, and I scoured YouTube to search for videos to help me get out of my debt situation. At the time, I think I owed like $15,000 in credit card debt, which is totally a lot that I had just racked up spending money on things I thought I needed and things I thought I wanted. I had a strong mentality that I worked very hard, and if I wanted something, I should be able to buy it justifiably. I never budgeted anything. I never kept track of how much money I spent. Heck, I didn't even keep track of how much money I brought in. So after searching YouTube videos, I found Dave Ramsey's channel, and he has a method called the debt snowball, which sounded pretty interesting. But if you don't know what the debt snowball is, let me explain exactly what that is. So the debt snowball method is a method of paying down debt. But the way you go about paying off this debt is you want to attack your high interest debts first. So you would make a list of all of your debts and focus on paying off the one that has the highest interest rate first. So for example, say you have two credit cards and one has a 27% APR, which is a 27% interest rate, and the other one has a 14% APR. You would want to pay off that 27% first. Now, the snowball method comes into play by paying off one debt first. So you're going to pay off your high interest debt. Then as soon as that debt is paid off, you're going to move that money into the next debt, effectively rolling a big snowball until you crush all of your debts. So I saw this method and I thought, okay, why not give that a try? So that's what we did. I talked to my girlfriend, we listed all of our debts, and I listed all of my incomes. And as soon as I got done listing everything, I quickly found out why I had no money and was so stressed out. Turns out all of my monthly bills were more than the amount of money I brought home every day. So that already is a red flag. You should never be spending more money than you bring home in a month. So I had to fix that, and with that I started my snowball method. Now, when I first started doing the debt snowball, all of the money I put towards my debts literally felt like throwing money into a fire. You get no gratification for paying bills, and it really sucks. Like, it really, really sucks. You're doing all of this extra work to pay back something you already spent. So it's gonna hurt, and you just have to get through it. Now, I wasn't bringing home enough money to justify paying for everything, so I needed to generate extra income somehow. And since it was the beginning of the pandemic, I started doing Doordash, and Doordash paid me a lot of money in between working at Starbucks 9 to 5. I guess the delivery service was just really booming at the beginning of the pandemic. So I started putting every extra dollar I had into my high interest debts. And slowly but surely, they started to go down and I started to pay them off. I also failed to mention, we went through a major lifestyle change. We cut out all fast food and going out to expensive restaurants. And since it was in the middle of the pandemic, we didn't go to any outings or see anybody or like go to a movie, for an example. We cut literally every extra spending out of our budget, and it really went a long way. I paid off one card, and after that, it felt a whole lot easier. Just cutting off an extra payment every month or so freed up extra cash to pay down another debt even faster. So once I had 2 cards paid off, everything started moving way faster. And here I am today with no debts.
One thing I did forget to mention, if you are dealing with a lot of credit card debt, you can open a new line of credit and take advantage of 0% APR and do a balance transfer from one of your higher limits to help relieve some of that entrance payment. So I actually opened up a new line of credit, moved over my balance to that card, and then use that grace period to pay down that card without paying any interest on it.
Hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. Glad you could hear my story, and if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try to get back to you and answer anything I can. See you next time.